Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Welcome to the Network Marketing Insider by Swiss Gold Global, number 204. And here we are hanging out on Christmas. It's a little dark here, but I wanted to do this, kind of Christmassy thing here. So apologize for the lighting. It's early in the morning. Wow. It's foggy outside. Here in Lake Tahoe, California, where I'm hanging out from. Where are you hanging out from? Why don't you type it in? Let us know where you're hanging out from. We'd love to see all the folks that are hanging out with us here today. So, did you know that when you take out all the time you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend commuting and all the time that you spend working and all the time that you spend running around doing all the things that you have to do just to operate in this world, your daily life, routine stuff, that at the end of the day, most people have but 1, maybe 2 hours to themselves to do what they like to do? And even if they had more time, would they have the money? That's the question. Sorry, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. Sorry, trying to get an invite out. Anyway, most people have but 1 or 2 hours to themselves to do the things that they like to do. And even if they had more time, would they have more money? We have found a way for you to own your life by starting a home-based business that is so simple that anybody can do it. And it does not involve any selling, because we all know, I know, you're not a salesman. And the best part is it doesn't take up much of your time that we already know you have very little of to begin with. And the thing is, if you're dedicated to working your business, very soon you'll be able to start buying back some of your time. And what do I mean by that? Well, we all know it takes money to live in this world. You got to have money. That's just how it is. And the thing is you have to spend a lot of your time earning that money, as we just talked about. Take out the time that you spend commuting and working. You got to count the commuting time, because you got to get yourself to work. You take out that time, that's a lot of time spent out of each and every day, out of each and every week or session, as we call it, that you have to spend time earning money so that you can have money to spend on the time when you're out running around doing all those things that you have to do to live life, like, going to the bank and the grocery store and paying bills and grooming and feeding yourself, preparing meals, all of those things. And some of those things don't cost money, but they do cost you time. You have to devote more of your time to accomplish some of those things. Some of those things you actually have to spend the money that you put a bunch of time in earning already. What I mean by buying back your time is that eventually you can start working less and having more time for yourself to do those things that you like to do. And here's an interesting question. Do you even remember what it is that you like to do? So many people that I ask, especially over the age of about 35, believe it or not, that early, when I ask them, what do you like to do? They don't really have a whole lot of an idea. because they've had to give up on their enjoyment in life for so long just to be out there earning a living and running around doing all the things that they have to do to stay alive, that when it really comes down to what is it that you like to do, they forgot. They don't remember. It's really, a product of society, of course, that is like that, but it's really a shame that it is that way for so many people. I will admit that I still have things that I remember that I like to do, but I can tell you straight up that I haven't done in a long time. And the good news is that where we're at now, it's about time to start enjoying some of that again. So I wanted to get into today a little bit about what we've been talking about for the last couple of sessions on New Up Day in the Own Your Life Plan book, which is the Bible, so to speak, the owner's manual, so to speak, for a network marketing organization. And we've covered the first 3 chapters. We haven't finished the 3rd chapter yet, but we're into the 3rd chapter right now. The first chapter is all about understanding what network marketing is all about, which is part of what your objective is as a network marketer, is to help other people understand what network marketing is all about. Because as the saying goes, once again, I'll say it again, as the saying goes, 100% of the people that are not in network marketing have no idea what it is. And 90% of the people that are in network marketing have no idea what it is. So educating people on what network marketing really is a key proponent of what you need to be doing out there as a network marketer to build your organization. The second part, or the second chapter, is 2 times 2 is 4 is the name of the chapter, and it's all about showing the power of building an organization the right way, which is building down instead of building across. And then the 3rd chapter, the salesman failure syndrome, is really all about highlighting the building across part versus, and exposing the negativity, how it's the wrong way to do it. So building down in a network marketing organization is the key factor to your success in building a network marketing organization. And it's achieved by duplication, by duplicating yourself. And the problem is that most people think, and especially in the salesman syndrome mindset, is that once you bring someone into your organization, that you have duplicated yourself. And that's not how it is. In network marketing, you actually need to be a minimum, really more like 5 levels deep, but at the base core of having yourself duplicated, you need to be 3 levels deep. And that means you sponsored somebody in, and then that person sponsored somebody else in, and then that person is the one who's out there ready to sponsor the next person in. The reason why people don't understand network marketing is because there's a very close correlation to direct sales marketing in network in the whole arena of network marketing. There's a whole correlation between direct sales marketing and network marketing. They're tied together in many ways, but they are extremely different. Another term for network marketing organizations and direct sales organizations is MLMs, multi-level marketing organizations. And I'm going to use that term a little bit today, multi-level marketing organizations, because that's a widespread, well-known term for all of these, to encompass both direct sales and network marketing. And the thing is there's a mountain of multi-level marketing companies out there that have a wide variety of products and service to offer. So if you're interested in potentially starting your, an MLM business, you've got a lot to look at. There's a lot of products and service out there that you could do, a lot of different companies that you could go to work for. And that's go to work for. Yeah, I don't like that word, but that's a term you have to think upon. Is the way that this company is set up, are they positioned for me to be going to work for them? And that's where the direct sales portion differs from the network marketing portion. See, when there's a lot of MLM companies that are set up in a manner that you are required to be out there finding new people and selling all the time, and that is more along the direct sales line, and how they do this now, and they're set up also to be able to create passive income out of your efforts, so that you also have money coming in from stuff that you also you could create that, do something once and get paid forever money. But you got to put a little hold on that to get paid forever money, because in the direct sales organizations that are set up to be based around the sales, a lot of them are positioned where you continually having to be out there and finding new people and selling to them is the core element of how you get paid and how you earn money. And the reason and the thing that you want to look for when you're choosing a network marketing organization is the training. How are you being trained? And the very first person to question about this is the person who's introducing you to this multi-level marketing opportunity. And the question that you want to ask them is, okay, if I join this organization, what are you going to do for me? What role are you going to play in my success? And the answer that you want to hear for a network marketing organization is that I am going to be there working side by side with you, hand in hand with you, teaching you and showing you exactly how to run this business the same exact way that I run this business. And then I'm going to be there to teach you how you can teach the people that you bring into the organization to do the same thing. That's the answer that you want to hear. Now, if you hear an answer that says, well, the company's already got everything in place, the system is already there, all the tools are there, we'll take you down to the meetings, you'll see what's going on, you'll see how this works, and then all you have to do is just go out and do it. That's not the answer you really want to hear, because that is definitely leading towards the direct sales approach. And what happens is they talk about you building downward to create that passive income, to create that residual income. And that's the enticement to join the organization. But they don't have any elements of teaching you the proper way to actually build downwards. They just kind of leave it up to the fact of happenstance that you might go out there and find that right person who takes off and becomes very successful at this business, and they continue to bring in more people and more people and more people, and that's how you end up going downward. It's just by happenstance. It's not anything that you really contributed towards that taking place. It just happened. So you want to watch for that. If they're not really promoting the actual training of exactly how you build downward the proper way, then they're really putting the emphasis on you having to be out there continually, finding and selling to new people. And then the other way that they sort of solidify this is a number of companies, now they don't all do this, but a number of companies will actually put a limit on how far downward you can get paid. So let's say, whether it's 5 levels or 7 levels or 15 levels, it doesn't matter. If there's a cap, if you can only get paid so many levels deep, well, that forces you to be out there continually making sales and finding new people and making sales. Because if you can only go so many levels deep, that's a cap on your passive income. That's a cap on your residual income. You can only earn so much residual income in each leg that you produce. That makes it all the way down there. So you need to go out there and continually be selling and finding new people and bringing them in, so that you can continually be building multiple legs that max out at capacity, so that you can actually get to the ultimate financial freedom level that you might be wanting to get to. When you look at an organization that doesn't talk about, the company is always going to provide materials and all of the tools basically that you need to present. But when the company focuses upon the fact that, okay, we don't want you going out there and continually finding and selling to new people. We want you to focus on just 5 people, just a few people, right? We only want you to bring in a very few amount of people and work with those people. Now you're talking about network marketing. So when you go out there and you present your business to somebody, you're not even talking about your product and service. On the other side, you're forced to be talking about your product and service, because you need to get them to buy. They need to buy into your product and service. What you want them to buy into in a network marketing organization is lifestyle. What you want them to buy into is future, into hope, into dreams and desires and more. That's all you're selling is the whole idea of being able to have everything that you want in this life. Achieving financial freedom, which basically is the ability to live the lifestyle that you desire without having to work or depend on anyone else for income, right? So the only way for you to do that is to have passive or residual income coming in, because as we talked about in the beginning, you have to have money in order to live in this life. So where's that money going to come from? If you're not working, where's it going to come from? You have to create passive income. And that's what network marketing is all about, is creating passive income. It's not about going out and finding more people and selling more product and service. It's all about building the passive income, building your organization by helping the person that you bring in to teach them side by side, working together with them, exactly how to do their business exactly the same way you do your business. That's all it is. And then helping them to teach the person that they brought in. That's when you get 3 levels deep. When they know how to teach the next person how to bring in and sponsor somebody into the organization, and then they themselves can then teach their person how to train their person who they brought in how to do that as well too. That's when you're duplicated. 3 levels down. That's where the power in network marketing comes into play versus direct sales marketing. So the point that I really wanted to try to make here today was that when you are looking for a network marketing business, or you're being introduced to one, and you're getting the information about somebody, and you're kind of getting excited about the whole idea of making money and being able to go out and sell these products, what are the things that you're going to look for? How are you going to determine what network marketing organization you want to be in? And also secondarily too, if you're thinking about the fact that, I don't want to be sales or anything like that, understand that you don't have to be selling in network marketing. And so really, really focus upon finding the right vehicle that is for you. The fact that so many people come into multi-level marketing and realize that their earning potential is really tied in and wrapped around the fact that they have to continually be out there working and selling is why the dropout rate, so many people get excited, get in, do nothing, or maybe do a little bit, but eventually drop out. I mean, and some people actually build, pretty decent sized incomes through their multi-level marketing businesses, but eventually they get burnt out on the selling. because they never reached their financial freedom goals through the passive income that they've gotten, because they have to continually be out there selling, and they get burnt out on it, so they drop out. And then the thing is here too, is that when you have, especially when you have that cap on the levels, how many levels deep you can go, once you leave and you're not continually bringing more people in, the people that you have in there, well, you know, they're going to be doing the same thing. Eventually they're going to get burnt out, they're going to be dropping out, so your residual income starts to shrink over time. And that's not good. You don't want your residual income to shrink over time. That's not do something once, get paid forever money. That's do something once and get paid for a while money. You got to be careful of that. You want paid forever money. And the reason why network marketing creates paid forever money is because the system does not have a cap on the levels deep that you can go. And the way that you set it up and the way that you build it and the way that you teach and train your people is how it perpetuates itself long after you've walked away. And the money still continues to come in. Not only does it continue to come in, it continues to grow because they're still out there doing it, even though you're not. So with that, oh universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. And that includes understanding network marketing and choosing the right vehicle, the right company that's set up the way that can build me a passive income for life. Merry Christmas, everybody. We won't be back here on Friday because obviously that's Christmas Day. We got your Christmas in today, but we will be back on New Op Day, which will be what, the 25th, 6th, 7th, 28th. We'll be back on New Up Day the 28th to get right back into the Own Your Life plan, picking up and finishing off chapter 3 so we can move into chapter 4. Enjoy your holiday, everybody.